Pakistan continues to face the repercussions of its long-standing policy of nurturing extremist groups, with its own security forces now becoming frequent targets of escalating militant violence. The latest strategy unfolded in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, where a suicide bomber rammed an explosive-laden vehicle into a joint security checkpost, leaving a trail of devastation. Here's the full story.
On November 20th, Pakistan's volatile Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province was once again rocked by terror. A suicide bomber attacked a joint security checkpost in Malikhel Bannu district, detonating an explosive-laden vehicle. The blast caused the collapse of a portion of the perimeter wall and severely damaged the surrounding infrastructure. The result: 12 fatalities, including 10 Pakistan Army soldiers and the 2 members of the Frontier Constabulary. The Inter-Services Public Relations, the media wing of the Pakistan Army, claimed that the attackers were neutralized, with 6 terrorists killed in the ensuing gun battle. However, this incident underscores a harsh reality: Pakistan's spiraling descent into chaos, fueled by the very extremist elements it once supported. This latest attack comes on the heels of another catastrophic blast in Quetta, Balochistan, where 25 people, including 14 Pakistan Army soldiers, lost their lives at a railway station earlier this month.
So there's been another terror attack in Pakistan in Bannu. What's new? Well, nothing really. Pakistan has been warned about this. Pakistan knew about this. It's not like they're figuring it out now. Remember Hillary Clinton's statement: you can't grow snakes in your backyard and only expect them to bite the neighbors. But this is what Pakistan has consciously chosen. They are such a militarized state with such a military prime focus that they can't think of anything else. And as I understand it, they're caught in their own trap. They know they're trapped. They know they can't stop this. They don't have the state capacity to stop it. At one point they did. But now the entire terror apparatus, because they were basically running a terror zoo, the amount of wildlife in that zoo has gone beyond anybody's control. And this is what you get. They are trying to get out of it, so to say, but they don't know how to get out of it. And it's not like they're trying very hard to get out of it.
The Center for Research and Security Studies has reported a staggering 90% rise in violence in Pakistan during the third quarter of 2024 alone. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, in particular, has borne the brunt of this surge. But this growing insecurity isn't new. In January last year, Peshawar witnessed one of its worst attacks when a suicide bomber disguised as a policeman killed over 100 people, mostly police officers, in a mosque. The attack was claimed by the Hafiz Gul Bahadur faction of the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, a group that has intensified its operations since the Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan in 2021. Pakistan initially celebrated the Taliban's return to power in Afghanistan, hoping for strategic advantages. But this gamble has backfired spectacularly. Instead of curbing the TTP, the Afghan Taliban has provided ideological and logistical support to these extremists, as confirmed by a United Nations report.
How did the groups like the TTT strengthen operations against the Pakistani state? Well, it was a very deliberate decision on part of the Pakistani state to ignore all these people during the during the American presence in Afghanistan. And what ended up happening was, every time the Americans would give them proof that there was collusion between the state and the TTP to carry out attacks within Pakistan, what would happen is they would dilute their own security forces, make them more radicalized, recruit more Pashtuns and things like that. Now, Pashtun's first loyalty is always to his tribe. It's not going to be to the state or whatever, especially when your notion of a state itself is so amorphous. So that's what's been happening. And they thought they were being very smart. As usual, Pakistanis always think they're being very smart, Clearly, in this case, they weren't terribly smart, and now they're essentially reaping the rewards of what they sowed.
Islamabad's expectation that the Taliban would help control the TTP has proven to be a dangerous misjudgment. Pakistan's strategy of fostering extremism as a geopolitical tool has now backfired, plunging the country into a spiral of violence it seems ill-equipped to counter. The question remains, how long will Pakistan continue to reap what it has sown before it takes definitive steps to dismantle the terror networks it once nurtured?